Hello, I'm Chris from Penrose Outdoors in Truro. Welcome to another of my YouTube product reviews. Today we're up at the tent show looking at some of the new tents that are coming in for summer 2016. So we picked some highlights for this year's tents to just give some quick reviews of. So the tent we're standing in front of at the moment is the Vango Airbeam Airway tent, Kela III. So this follows on from the success that the Kela 1's had, the Kela 2's had. And it's basically a tent, an Airbeam awning that attaches to your transporter vans, your Volkswagens, your Bongos. You can see the attachments at the top there. And this one has got some really new great features to it. So we're going to talk you through the new features and go from there. So all the beams stay the same. They've actually added some extra little features on the sort of valve system. The valve system stays the same, so the popular twist lock system that just twists off and twists out keeps the pump in nice and solid. They've just added a little bit of extra detail around there so it velcros away and stores a bit neater. But the main story really on these Kelas and the majority of the awning range is this new 420 denier double D fabric, which is a ripstop as well. So in terms of the longevity of the fabric, it's going to last a lot longer if you leave it out in the sunlight, which is more likely to happen on awnings. The ripstop as well will obviously stop any rips from spreading. It's just a really tough fabric, which is great for the usage that it's going to be used. It's going to be buffering up against vans. It's going to be sort of left out overnight and over longer periods of time for those sorts of campers. So I think that's a really great addition to the models. So another big story for the Kela tent and quite a lot of the other air awnings is that they've beefed up the beams. So they've beefed up these by a little bit, but you can see the middle beam that obviously does span a fair area is a lot bigger now. So what was coming in about that size is now coming in sort of a lot bigger, a lot more of a diameter. So just in terms of coping with that wind, it's much more structurally stable. Still got all the TBS on there. You've still got the doors, double mesh doors on all of the area. Got the curtains on the windows, and then you'll notice as well. I'm standing here. There's no bedroom in it. So this year it actually comes with an optional extra bedroom. It doesn't actually come with it, which is a shame. They've lost the bedroom, but I guess with all the extra additional sort of fabrics and with that extra added cost, you would end up paying a little bit more, and not everyone will be using the bedrooms in there. So for those people that don't need the bedroom, you're getting a lot more tent for the money, but those of you who do need a bedroom, you can just purchase it extra. You'll notice also that all of the clips as well this year are on both sides. Final production model, this is actually going to have left bedroom, so you can put it on the left or on the right depending on what side you want it. So it does give a little bit more flexibility to it. So extra features that we loved on the Kela 2 were obviously the doorway that comes in through the side here, so that stays the same on both sides, so you've got doors on both sides there. And then coming clear with all of the other airway awnings, you've obviously got the bracing beams, which is one we just talked about, that's been beefed up. You've got the storm straps that come off the front, so they're really thick webbing that comes out the front there, that obviously in stronger winds put them out. You're going to have a lot more stability on your awning. Pre-attached cadle strip, so the cadle strip that's always been there that just goes into the actual van itself, so the sort of 6mm beading, just slide that in, that comes with it. You've got a really wide mouth carry bag, so the actual carrier bags coming this year are really sort of wide, and fitting in the tent makes it packing away a lot easier. Compression straps make it get down a lot smaller. You've got the steel rock pegs coming in with it, so good quality pegs coming with the awning. Double action pump, so as you pump up it pumps up, and as you pump down it pumps up, so you're not doing so much work when you're pumping. It's just like continually putting air into the actual beams, so sort of 6 or 7 pumps and the Airbeam's pretty much up and ready to go. And then you've got your 2-year warranty that comes standard with any Vango Airway tent. Okay, so that's the new features coming in for 2016. One thing that's definitely worth noting is that they've actually changed all the sizings for the Kela this year. So you no longer just get a standard and a tall, you actually get a low in there as well. So there's 3 sizes. The low is actually pretty much designed for sort of your general sort of transporter market, your Mercedes Vitos, your Bongos, or your lowered transporters, or your T1 Mark II vans. And that basically will fit a 195 to 210. You can see this is around about sort of 2 meters tall, and you can see how sort of perfectly that fits. There's no sagging in there. I think they found with the standard when they were fitting it to sort of a lower T5 or a T5, you were getting a little bit of sagging on the sort of the join. And then they've got a standard which goes from 205 to 235. And then you've got your tool, which goes from 235 to 290, so for your motorhomes, your sort of bigger, much taller vans. So definitely worth noting that, checking your sizes, but we think the low is going to be the one that's going to be selling to sort of the transporter range. Those people sort of with the motorhomes sort of maybe go for the tool. In addition to the new sizes, you've also noticed that there's no longer any Sapera. So basically they've replaced the Sapera with the Kela XL standard. So it basically gives you an extra 1.40 m in length. So you get that extra bit of sort of living area or living space. Doesn't change in the floor plan in terms of width, just that extra beam in the middle, so you'll have 3 beams to pump up. You also don't get any height differentiations. It literally is just that standard size, so 2.10 m to 2.35 m. So you know whether that's a good thing, we're not too sure, but certainly you know just giving you that extra bit of length, obviously for some people will be a benefit. So additionally to the Kela range, we've actually had a new one added in. So this is the Kela Deluxe. So you'll see already that you've just got a little bit of a bigger floor plan. You've got this canopy on the front, which is great, gives you a little bit of extra sort of dining area if it's raining or if it's too sunny, not likely in the UK. You've got a little porch awning as well over the side door. Again, sort of perfect for getting in and out. The rain isn't just going to fall into the tent. And then you've got 4 different models. So you've got the 310, so 3.10 m in width, in the low height, and 310 in the standard height. So that's more aimed towards your VWs, your sort of camper van style of van. And then you've got the 380 in a standard and a tool. So the 380 in terms of 380 width is much more aimed for the motorhome and the taller vans. But I think this is a great addition, gives you just that extra bit of space, that extra bit of like living outdoor space. This frontage as well is really nice, gives a really nice curvature when you're actually in the tent. You know, a bit of extra light in through the tent itself. If you want any more sort of detailed spec on those heights that I just talked about, or on just general floor plan or the material that's being used, then please visit our website at www.penroseoutdoors.co.uk. You can find all of that on there. Or if you want some comparisons to look at some other product reviews, maybe the last year's ones, then go onto our YouTube channel, subscribe to that. There's plenty on there and you can watch us on that. But generally, thanks for watching and have a great day.